What's going on, everybody? So today I have an exciting video for you, and as you can see, I got the Dragon Altar map, so I'll probably be using that in really all of my videos from now on. It's just so cool. It doesn't have any like boxes, like all the other maps have boxes where you put the heroes, and it's like an open map, which is really cool. It's a bit brighter for you guys, and I think you will enjoy it. So this was actually requested by YouTube Sean to do some more builds with Eggy Skill 2. And for anybody who doesn't know, it just levels up your commander on win streaks and can really make you scale very hard. And in this game, we are going to do exactly that. Now, this build in particular is perfect if you start off with 3 marksmen and saber and jawhead. You can usually find very easily. It's going to be a cyborg marksman build, but the main thing is if you're using Eggy Skill 2 and you're trying to just win the early game and you start with some marksmen, this is just great to use, because usually when you do a marksman build, you're risking hit points at the start and you're really trying to get a synergy item or get really any type of item. But with this build, it allows you to scale hard at high hit points, which is pretty nice. So definitely swooping any Miyas you see, and all marksmen, also sabers. Just grab it all. Any cyborg and any marksman. So we're looking pretty decent at the start, and don't worry about your gold being over 20 at this point, because you want to make sure you get your win streaks going. So that's what will really enable you to scale hard. And guys, if you are liking this content, liking these videos, please subscribe, leave a like on this video, and turn the post notifications on so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. So there, I kind of wanted that irithel, but he ended up taking it. So I decided to get the silence item. It's really does work well with Jawhead, since he is going to be front line. He's going to die off first, and it'll just silence their team while these marksmen can be doing crits on them. And surprisingly enough, this build is actually very strong late game. Even though there is not 3 fighters in it, with all your marksmen having those additional hit points, it is super helpful. And unlike 4 tanks and 6 marksmen, you don't have to rely on a synergy item. So I found that this build is really easy to complete also, which is super nice. And it just allows you, if you do find a marksman synergy, you can put, whether it be like 3 elves or a 2 tank synergy with the Johnson. It's just a very easy build to complete and easy to get rolling. So yeah, you're about to see how hard it scales, and just gotta admire that map for a second. I'm very glad that I went for it, and yeah, I think it'll help out in thumbnails and for you guys watching. So here we're just going to be grabbing marksman and upgrading. Also, I wanted to ask you guys if you want me to make content on the MOBA side of things. I've been doing a lot of MOBA side, mainly like Hayabusa. I'm kind of a one-trick Hayabusa at the moment, so I'm just curious if you would like me to do some videos on the MOBA side explaining it, or just stick to chess. So be great to know in the comments. Okay, we ended up getting some more Miyas. We're going to throw them in, because you just, at this point, you want is as much crits as you can. That's what's going to keep you going. Just have a full back line of marksmen. And we ended up going for the crit axe at the boss. That was our item that we got, just so those crits can be a little bit higher. The whole point of this build is to kind of burst them down before they can really do anything to our team. And as you can see, I'm still just grabbing any sabers that I can. I'm still upgrading, not worrying too much about gold, because we're just trying to keep this win streak rolling for as long as we can until we are full build, our fully upgraded commander. That way, basically, we're just never having to save to upgrade. This was actually, I think, the closest round here, so it was definitely a good thing that I upgraded and threw that level 2 saber in. And they kind of synchronize well with the saber. Just obviously the other team is going to have to focus on the saber, but he does offer a little bit of CC, and with that cyborg hit points bonus, is really not too terrible. Not bad for a 1 gold hero. Now we got that Miya to 3-star, which is going to help so much. Switch the item over to her, and now we're looking for a Johnson and a few more marksmen, and we are good to go. And that's why I really have been enjoying this build lately. It just is so easy to scale with it. I'm pretty sure we got lucky and got this synergy item here. So even though it's not needed, I would say definitely grab it, so that way you can throw other stuff in and makes the build even easier to complete. So we're able to get a Johnson here also, which is very, very nice. And now that we have the 6 marksman bonus, you'll see just how fast we start bursting these teams. And we definitely wanted a win here, because at the next stage we can put in the Johnson and everyone is going to receive that hit points bonus, and you guys are really going to tell the difference. And I know I've done one video, I think, on this before, but
sounds familiar.
I think at this point I've done a video on pretty much everything. So that's something I guess I wanted to ask too. Do you guys would you like daily videos? I can definitely do that. It's just, I've been curious about like how, if I do the same builds and stuff like that, like would you still enjoy it? That's why I've kind of wanted to spread them out to where not running out of stuff to do. But if you guys enjoy it enough to where it's okay seeing like videos with the same builds and just have me talking, like, so definitely let me know what you would like. Okay, so now that we have that marksman synergy, I think the main thing I'll be looking for is to get an elf bonus in there, a 3 elf, just to make my Miya a bit stronger. And we got lucky here and got an assassin synergy and ended up getting the irithel, which is exactly what I wanted. So this is a great way to make your team very strong late game. Yeah. We're going to have to wait 1 round before we can get the assassin and elf synergy going. But even here, like, you can see how Moskov is just hopping around with all that hit points. It's super cool to watch also. And it's different from like the normal builds that you see, which is excuse me, always nice. Okay, throw that Selena in. We definitely will be replacing her with a Karina when we find one, but since we're at level 9 commander fully upgraded, we don't really want to be going under 20 gold anymore. because our win streaks no longer matter. We've basically gotten to where we need to be. And you can see the damage is really coming in from Miya. There we go, I clicked on it, thankfully. And yeah, it just synchronizes very well. You can see that pretty much our whole team is alive. And that is exactly what we want. Now probably focused on getting a 2-star irithel and finding the karina. Karina is going to work great with these marksmen. Just going to force the other team to have to attack her, and which is really going to work out well. You can see that we're able to burst through their tank shield very, very easily. And that's sustainability from the hit points. I guess not sustainability, but just tankiness in itself. We're just able to outburst them. Now, since we've been doing a lot of damage, and it looks like probably some other people have too, we were able to get another upgrade, and now we can throw in a tank synergy also. So this is where the build, I mean, there's so much stuff that you could easily add into this build, and that's why I like it. That and definitely the fact that it's not the normal build, like I said before. It's definitely enjoyable. You guys should 100% give it a shot. You can see that my power there was at like 92, while his is at 60 something. So you can scale extremely hard here. I was refreshing a little bit too fast there, and I missed that thing. So I'll have to sell a hero to be able to get him. But it's all good. I think it is over right here. And where's the Northern Vale Freya fighters? They really can't do anything to us. So let me know what you guys thought about that one. Let me know if you want me to do like more videos, which would probably be, they would have, yeah, just, sorry, let me know. There's the win rate.